the scripture that says beware of false prophets is not, this is a wrong revelation to think that we're always supposed to be, whenever you hear the word prophet, you're immediately like, well, is it false or true?
Yes, that's exactly what we're supposed to do. When someone comes along claiming to be a prophet of God, we are to examine them, not to just believe them. Instead of testing as the Bible tells us to, Catherine just believed this false prophet Geordavie because he said some amazing things to her. Catherine got deceived. She was so naive, still is. She just blindly believed. Blind trust is not biblical. We are called to test. 1 John 4:1. But to even bother to test, Catherine just never did. And now we have her deceived she's an apostle and that she's a pastor, which she's neither. She's an impostor, deceiving and being deceived. 2 Timothy 3:13. And to this very day, Catherine doesn't know the crucial importance of testing. She's still the naive girl that was deceived years ago by Geordavie.
That's the kind of Pharisee revelation that the devil wants people to have, because that's actually looking for the bad in a person rather than the good. It's like saying there's a 50% chance that this person could be false or true. Which one are you?
Yes, exactly. There's a 50% chance they could be false. Yes, Catherine, that's it. There's a 50% chance they could be false.
How would you like it if people looked at you that way? When you smile at somebody, someone looks at you like this and even says out loud, is that smile genuine? Are you trying to get something from me? That's what it's like. But when people smile at you, when they treat you kindly, probably most of you, most of the time, are thinking it's genuine. Right?
No, wouldn't just believe their kindness is sincere. Context matters. You're walking in the city and some stranger you never seen before walks up to you, Miss Catherine, and says, "May I carry your bag for you, madam?" Do you hand over the bag to the stranger and think he's sincerely being a gentleman, or do you think it's a thief playing nice to rip you off? The moment you let go of that bag, it's the last you'll see of it. That's how easy Catherine was deceived. By a stranger, Geordavie, a prophet she'd just met, and she believed he's telling the truth because he'd said so. Just how so easy. Geordavie is a prosperity gospel merchant, but there went Catherine. Geordavie just said some nice flattering words about her. You're called to be an apostle, you'll do this, you'll do that. And literally his words is all it took for Catherine to embark on a false ministry journey of calling herself an apostle and start a false revival. If Catherine had tested the prophecy, done her study, research, she would have learned of the biblical qualifications to be an apostle and straight out have known she doesn't in any slight sense meet any of the qualifications. Crick would have known the prophecy was all merely flattery, tickling her ego, her need for attention, greed, and power. Many times frauds act nice to make themselves believable. Romans 16:18 tells us, by smooth talk and flattery, they deceive the hearts of the naive. Catherine was naive. By smooth talk and flattery from Geordavie, she was deceived. Now we have a false apostle and a false pastor with a false revival on the loose.